it going, everybody? It's time to run the first 372 that I've built on the channel. It's actually a 371. I've done my heat cycles. I put a 3/8 full house chain and bar on it, hand filed, and let's run this thing today. More dead blue spruce, not the hardest cutting wood, not the softest. The wind is absolutely ripping today, friends, but it's going that way. All the trees are back leaning. That wind might help me out a bit. I'm gonna play it by ear and be super careful, but let's try this thing out. And I'm gonna fall a tree, buck and limit, and then I'm gonna give you guys the straight goods on how I feel about this saw. Just because I built it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. 98 exhaust roof, 25 degrees of blowdown, and about 160, 161 total degrees of intake timing. That's what we're working with here. Totally not what I would normally build, but hey, you never know, right? Let's run this thing. Let's have some fun. 371 XP, first time in the wood. I shot tons of footage today, but I think I'm going to end this video here. Okay, let's start with the starting. Cold start's pretty beautiful. Not the easiest restarting saw. And again, it might need some more tuning. Okay, never mind. I had a few instances where this thing wanted a few more pulls than I liked restarting it. I pretty much had it running all day though. Fuel consumption, it's a little thirstier than I like, but acceptable. Good crack. And again, listen to this thing. Good crack. Meaning it lights up quick when I pull the throttle. It oils like a banshee. Really happy with the oiling of this saw. What am I not happy with? I think this saw could have just a little more pull. Exhaust roof is kind of high. But again, friends, build the saw for what you're cutting. If you're cutting softwood and smaller wood like this would be a good build for you. 98 exhaust roof on this saw. It absolutely motors through the wood. This chain is fairly aggressive. I think next time I file it, it'll be perfect on, you know, your raker to your tooth height. I usually run an aggressive chain when I'm bucking versus falling. Little grabby for falling, but that's the game we play. What else can I say about this saw? I don't know. It never stalled. It idled perfectly. Compression has come up on it. It's a nice build. I wouldn't say this is my does everything build, but like I said, if you're cutting in smaller wood and you don't want to pull a 3-foot bar all day in hardwood, this would be a great build for you. And I knew that going into this. I knew the exhaust roof was going to be a little bit high. What do you get with that? Well, you get chain speed. This thing cuts really fast. It's really snappy when limbing, and it's a nice build. If I wasn't going to take this thing back apart, I'd be happy to run this saw. And again, friends, I've only put a tank in the wood on this thing. It will get better with time. I'm going to do some more cutting with it today. What I will say though, one thing I'm going to do, probably 100%, I have another piston for this. I'll cut a pop-up piston in this, and we'll do the same build with a pop-up piston and see if it's any better. I want to show you guys kind of the ins and outs. Remember, with the piston and cylinder combo we had, the long intake and the way the exhaust roof lined up, it's just kind of how it all worked out. So I figured I'm going to throw this thing together and run it. Other than that, friends, this is a very stable build. This could be a work saw. It starts and idles. I never touched the screw on it all day. So I would say it is a success. I think we can do better though. And the next build we do, I'll do a lower exhaust roof. Remember, I didn't change the intake timing on this. All I did is rough it up. Lightweight piston, that's where the crack comes from, I think. And the exhaust roof is a little bit higher. I did cut the crown of the piston down as thin as I could get it. So we shed about 20 grams off of this piston, and that's one of the reasons why this thing's so snappy. So anyhow, friends, just having fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and we'll just keep puttering with 372s. I got another one on the bench that I'm going to do the bottom end on, and then we'll start doing another build. I think I'm going to run this like this for a little bit just to see how it ends up, but right now this thing's pretty stable. It's just a nice, easygoing build. I can't really say anything bad about it. All I can say is that with an aggressive chain, you know, if you lean on this thing, it tends to want to slow down just a hair. I think we could port around that with more compression or a lower exhaust roof next time. So that's gonna be the straight goods on this. You guys know me, I am totally honest about my builds. I knew going in that this was probably gonna be like that. Blowdown wise, 25, 26 degrees of blowdown. You guys can see this thing's super snappy. It makes good torque for what it is, and I think it's just a nice saw. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Take her easy. Later. It's time for question of the day. This one comes from Tyler Hicks, all the way from Newfoundland. I get a lot of East Coasters. You guys must cut you some firewood, because I get a lot of correspondence, emails, and that from East Coasters. I want to go to the East Coast one day. It's on my bucket list. This is not a question of the day. This is more of just a comment of the day. I love this stuff. Thank you, Tyler, for sending this. Tyler just sent me a nice email and showing me all the saws that he's worked on, and just nice comments about the channel. Tyler, thank you. Friends, check out this saw. This is one of many that Tyler has in his fleet. Check this thing out. What a beautiful Husqvarna 61. I need to pull my 61 out. Last time I ran it, it actually died and I had to put it away. I have a 61 like that. I've always planned to do something with it and just never gone through it. Well, one of these days I need to get my button gear and get my 61 like that going. Just a beautiful saw. What a nice saw, Tyler. Thanks for sharing. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Take her easy. Later.